Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Juan Solo here with Day Squad Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more State of Decay 2. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a couple of different features that we really haven't seen a whole lot of gameplay on so far, and that will be how we use the radio in State of Decay 2 to locate other survivors, materials, as well as call for help to other players playing State of Decay 2, as well as the surveying. So it was in State of Decay 1 where you would get to a high point and you would be able to survey the surrounding land and find points of interest and other cool things. So those are the two things we're going to be going over in today's video. And real quick before I jump into it, guys, for most of you guys know that I do have a newborn son, and my content might be just a little bit shaky for the next few weeks or so. You know, there might be some days where I actually don't get an upload out, so I just kind of want to make you guys aware of that, but there will be still plenty of content on the channel moving forward up to the release of State of Decay 2. So here is our first screenshot of the actual couple radio features that we're going to be having here. So the first one, as you can see to the right, you do actually have to have a radio tower at your base to do this, and it's call for help. Similar to, basically, it's going to be how the flare system works, and it's going to put out a call to help using the online matchmaking to find other players to join your game. Volunteer, that below there actually sets it up so it kind of opens you up to the public. So for instance, somebody else calls for help, it will notify you of that person, you know, that's calling for help, as well as find resources and people, which we're going to look at in a second here. And then also stuck, so that will also throw out an invite or something to other people that want to come help you in it when you're in a sticky situation. So here is the other find resources and people that's going to be in the radio tab, and this uses influence to find obviously materials, food, medicine, ammo, fuel, and other survivors. And depending on what you want to find, it's going to cost you a different amount of influence. And remember, just by playing in the open world, playing in your friends' games gives you a huge boost to the influence earned while you're playing in friends' games. So I know a lot of people were talking about that, you know, with what is the reward for playing in a friend's game. If I am basically sacrificing my character to possibly die, you get a lot more influence and stuff and other rewards when you're playing in your friend's game rather than just playing by yourself. And then also all of the items that you get in your friend's game you can actually take back to your base and all that good stuff. So the next thing we're going to be looking at here is really our first look at the survey feature. So you can see here the character climbing up a cell tower, and then you're going to basically aim your weapon around, and this is one of the high points that allows you to survey the surrounding area. So one of the big things I noticed a lot of people were talking about is it didn't look like the maps were very big. It didn't look like there was a whole lot of things to do on the maps, you know, from like the above screenshots and like in gameplay and stuff that we saw of the maps. And it didn't look like there was a lot of stuff on the maps because basically every single playthrough that we have seen up to this point, nobody had really got to a survey tower to show all of these different areas that are on the map. And there are so many other bases as well, guys, that we're going to be able to go in and turn into base. There's a bunch of them we saw from the Xbox Mixer live stream the other day. So there's a lot more bases than a lot of people previously thought. And like I said, with all of these buildings here are enterable buildings that are in State of Decay 2 all the way across the board. So if there's a building in State of Decay 2, it's pretty much going to be an enterable, lootable building, and a lot of these you're going to be able to set up as your bases, and then pretty much all of them you will also be able to set up as outposts to generate supplies and stuff. So that's going to be a cool feature because there's so many supplies in this game that you're really going to need to kind of keep your base up and running. And then here you can see when we go in to check out the map how many different items and stuff, how many buildings and points of interest and stuff are around the map right there, and that is just that one tiny little town. And there are multiple towns on each map in different ways, you know, obviously with the terrain and all the buildings and stuff that are on the maps. So there's going to be plenty to do in State of Decay 2 when it comes to buildings, lootable, you know, areas, building bases, as well as setting up outposts. Because like I said, I know a lot of people were really upset because they thought that there really wasn't that much going on the map in the State of Decay 2 game. And trust me, guys, there's a lot of cool things that are going to be out there in the open world to explore, as well as, you know, with that survey feature. And I know that was in State of Decay 1. And real quick, I know there's a lot of people that have been commenting on my videos saying that, you know, I'm just trying to do it for views because all these features are in State of Decay 1. Nah. These videos are for everybody. Just because you guys, some of you guys have played State of Decay 1, I know there's not everybody that's doing this, because I know 99% of you guys 100% support me, but there's a lot of people out there that have not played State of Decay 1, and they don't know this information about State of Decay 2, so that's why I'm giving like all the information. Yes, some of the things that I'm talking about in my videos are from the first game, but not everybody played the first game. I just kind of want to throw that out there, because I know I was getting some hate in the comment section about that. But that is pretty much all for the video, guys, talking about the different radio video features, as well as the survey, feature when you're going to actually survey the area so you'll know exactly what's going on in the open world around you. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys found it helpful, you guys are excited about the State of Decay release, which is, I believe, just less than a month. We are less than a month away from State of Decay 2. Make sure to slap that like button, and also if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things State of Decay 2. I'm going to be covering this game very in-depth leading up to and after the launch on May 22nd, but that is all for now, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.